إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما أما بعد. Verily our praise is due to Allah. Our praise is due to Allah. We praise Him and we seek His help and we ask for His forgiveness. We seek refuge with Allah from the evil of our own souls and from the evil consequences of our own deeds. Whomsoever Allah guides them to mislead, and whomsoever Allah allows to stray no one can guide. We bear witness that there is none worthy of worship except Allah, the one having no partner. And we further bear witness that Muhammad, upon whom be peace, is His servant and His messenger. Allah Ta'ala Azza wa Jalla praise and glorify Thee. He says in the Holy Quran, we who believe in taqwa have the consciousness of Allah, fear Allah, and die not except in a state of submission to Allah. Ya Ibadullah, if you are like me, you are suffering from information overload. If you are like me, you are suffering from emotional exhaustion. It is a difficult time for the Ummah. We are all trying to understand all that is happening. We are all trying to understand why has the world chosen to respond in the manner in which the world is responding, which is literally no response at all. And if there is a response, it is for hate and blame for the victims and support for the murderers and the oppressors. So it is a difficult time for the Ummah. What does Islam teach us that helps us to navigate difficult times? Everything happens by Allah's permission. Everything happens by Allah's permission. Amantu billahi wa malaikatihi wa kutubihi wa rasulihi wal yawmil akhir wa qadrihi wa khairihi wa sharrihi. Everything that Allah has decreed, the good and the bad, is going to come to pass. And so we accept it as Muslims. Many of us as human beings, we want to understand. We want to understand what is happening. But first, before we get to that, perhaps we need to give Allah praise. Praise Allah. You must have come to the masjid today disappointed that there is no air conditioner. But we gather in safety. We have food. All of us would have had a meal this morning and probably have one when we leave here. We have so much food that we follow diet plans. We have gym membership to burn out the extra pounds. Praise be to Allah. We live in a place that is generally governed by the rule of law, although in Trinidad and Tobago we have been accustomed to come to say now, this is a lawless country. Despite that, there is some level of the rule of law. Give Allah thanks, because the Palestinians enjoy none of that. None of that. So remember the blessing of Allah in your life. Someone come and they break into your house. You call the police. Again, in Trinidad, we have our own unique experience. But they may come eventually. In Palestine, not that they run through your house or they invade your house. They come and they take over your house. They put you out. They put out your family, and if you resist, they kill you. And they take your house and make it their own. Hundreds, thousands of Palestinians have faced that reality. There are all Palestinians, you know, they have a key around their neck. You know what that key is? That key is for the house of their father or their grandfather. That when Israel was created, they lost their house and they still carry that key in their home. So when we Trinidadians want to get upset and to jump on a bandwagon, free Palestine, free, check yourself first. Check your Islam first. Check your gratefulness to Allah first. Check how Allah has blessed you. You know, I went to a memorial Quran reading on Saturday. And I said to the people, I shared the clip on our chat group. And I said to them, so many people are asking, why are these children being killed? How come so many children, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Bismillah ta'ala, they are no longer breathing. They're no longer breathing. Why? They have been killed. Their lives have been snuffed out of them. And we want to know why? Why are they not breathing? But you are breathing. Why are you breathing? Have you asked yourself that question? You're worrying about those who stop breathing. The persons whose memorial service I went to, I am sick longer than she has been sick. I have been sick longer than she has been sick. She has died and gone. And I am still here. Why? Why? Because I'm holy? No. Because Allah has something there for me to do that nobody else could do. The same way Allah has you on the earth breathing. Because there are things that you and you alone, Allah has decreed for you to do. Are we trying to find that out? Do we search our hearts when we get up in the morning? Do we question, why am I here? Why am I still breathing? And so many other people have died and gone. Forget Palestine, right in the neighborhood. Why am I here? Every day I ask myself that. Because every doctor I've seen, both locally and abroad, tell me I shouldn't be here. They don't know why I'm here. Why are you here? What is it that you have to do that only you, your presence is required in this earth? What is it? What is it? To sit down in front of the TV and watch soap opera? To look at cricket? What? To get up every morning, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, go to work whole day, come back, eat, sleep, go to work. No time for Allah. No salah. But we wondering what's going on in Palestine. No, brothers and sisters, let's be real. I am not in any way wish to discount or to undervalue the significance of what is taking place in Palestine. Not at all. But I'm saying, you see the bandwagoneering where everybody, Palestine. Really? How has that impacted on your Islam? You are here, you have to, Allah is giving you the opportunity to do certain things. And the most important one is to come back to Him, is to strengthen your relationship with Him. You are here because others need you, not just your children. It might be a co-worker who you may share the message of Islam with. You are here because people need you to be here, to fulfill certain duties. So value your life. Value your life. So there is no law and order for the people of Gaza. None of this exists for our brothers and sisters in Gaza. No security, no food, no water, no electricity. No international court for the people of Gaza to appeal to plead their case. Wholesale murder, massacre, genocide of innocent human beings, and they have no recourse for justice. And one of the things I learned, one of the things I was reminded of, is that as Muslims we have to be very careful, because whenever a discussion comes up, whoever, especially fellows like Piers Morgan and all of the CNN and Fox and BBC reporters and so on, when you frame a question on a false premise, no answer you give is going to be satisfactory. So when Piers Morgan interviewed anybody, the first question he asks is, do you condemn the actions of Hamas? The frame is wrong. It's wrong. Instead, a Muslim should respond. As Muslims, we condemn the killing of innocent life, non-combatants. Anybody who is not at war with you, who is not openly attacking you, you have no right to kill them. So now you change it to include the actions of Israel. You change the frame. If, as they say, Hamas bombed the concert, the festival, as Muslims, we must conclude and state that Islam condemns this. But in the same breath, the 75 years from 1948, based on the Balfour Agreement, what you have been doing to the Palestinians, you don't want to talk about that. The genocide in Palestine did not start on October 7th. It did not start in 1967. It started with the Balfour Agreement. when Britain and America got together. Since America loved the Jews so much, why don't they take all the Jews and put them somewhere in America? Create another state for them. Why? Because sometimes I have to be careful when I describe certain people. If you saw the clip with Biden, he was still a young man, he had hair on his head, when he said that America will ensure that they give all the support and ensure that Israel continue to be a force because they are their representatives in the Middle East. The clip is there for everyone to see. Brothers and sisters, so they're saying that until October 7th, Hamas had an unprecedented attack. The attack was unprecedented savagery, and therefore they must respond with an unprecedented barbaric response. Hamas do something so bad. It's worse. So now we must give them the worst. Really? Unprecedented. From the very founding of the State of Israel, that led to deaths of 10,000 civilians. When the Balfour Agreement was instituted, approximately 10,000 Palestinians were killed. You had the destruction of 500 villages. This is well documented. There were 70 unprovoked massacres. Innocent women and children killed. So don't talk about savagery of Hamas. Don't talk about unprecedented savagery. In 1982, when the Israeli IDF, Israeli Defense Force, bombarded Beirut for almost a month, continuously night and day, they estimated their toll is between 20 and 49,000 Lebanese and Palestinians were killed. Unprecedented savagery?